Hi guys, it's me again, Jace Alvarez on Instagram, and we are again here. You are watching the I Love You Shop YouTube channel. This is their card, and that's how you spell it. I Love You Shop on Instagram. This is where you can order a lot of your bands. They have very nice collections from pearl to metallic to jelly, opaque, pastel. All of those different types of bands that you have been seeing in my posts are from I Love You Shop, and we will be using some of them for the tutorials today. Yay! Okay, the good news is we now have about 9 tutorials to shoot, and we are shooting the first one. Hopefully we'll be able to shoot at least 3 today, and during the week we will also be shooting the others. So thank you to everyone rather that sent their bracelet designs. There's so many of you. Loom for Kaylee, there's Late Loomer, there's Poly Looms, there's so many. So we will be shooting them, and hopefully all of you will be making them. And please don't forget to hashtag Jace Alvarez and of course I Love You Shop in your posts, and of course the bracelet design, and acknowledge who designed it. Okay, so that we can search it and we can repost and we can share, so that everybody can enjoy and see and learn from each other. It's also very exciting because we have a lot of friends already that we have met over Instagram, and it's just really overwhelming. So thank you for all the support, and for your support to Corset, which I think has crossed over to different countries all over the world. And I Love You Shop is really very happy about that. The first video that we ever uploaded, and I Love You Shop is already now, getting all those views, and we're just really amazed. So thank you. So now we will be starting with our very first project, and I would like to show you. This is the Interlace. Okay, it's a very nice soft bracelet. Very nice, and it was actually submitted by Poly Looms. Let me just grab my phone and show you. There, that is Poly Looms account, and as you can see, she has a lot of posts there. Very nice designs where she makes her own, and that is the original post for Interlace. She actually made it in 2 schemes. If you see, there are single colors in the middle, and for the design that I did, I kind of experimented a little bit by doing single colors for the middle part. I think it's okay, but I still prefer the original. So when we make the design today, we will be sticking to the original design that she suggested, which is just using 2 colors. And she actually also said that she was very happy with the corset, so she thought of doing her own version of bracelets, and very nice indeed. So there. So we shall start with our very first tutorial. So this is again the Interlace. Okay, please don't forget, it's called Interlace, and it was designed by Poly Looms. Okay, I will be posting that as well when we upload the tutorial. So now what we will do is we will first lay our perimeter bands, and for the perimeter bands, you will see here it's the blue one. We will be using maroon. These are the maroon bands. Very nice opaque maroon bands, very flexible, and I usually go for the most flexible ones when we do the perimeter. So first you do is, of course, as I always do, as I gave you as a tip, I use 2. I always start with 2 at the bottom. That's the first thing that you do, so that when you lock the bracelet later on, you have something stronger rather than just a single band. And then just like any other perimeter layout, you just put your perimeter bands all the way up. But okay, let me just take a step back and tell you that the configuration for this bracelet is you have 4 bar pins, and then your 2 bar pins in the middle are lower, of course, and then the 2 bar pins on the side are 1 step higher. So actually easy. For here, I used a set of 3 bar pins to be able to make a full wrap, but you are very much welcome to use just 1 bar pin long to be able to do a bracelet and just add extensions later on. We can try to do that also. So, but for now we're going. Okay, so we've now placed the perimeter. As you can see, there, we're using the maroon. And it goes all the way up there. And when you reach the end, you just have to put from here up to the middle. And nothing in the middle because that's where we'll be putting our cap band. Okay? So, that's that. Okay, so we go back to the bottom again. Start again. And now, we will be laying the bands that will go in the middle. Please don't be confused by the middle color. I just really switched that to see what the effect was going to be, and now I want to go back to using just two colors. So what we will be placing will be the two colors. You see the green and the skin tone here. What we will be using are yellow, okay, yellow and the green. So we'll be using those two for the interlace part. So what's beautiful about this is you will see later on, as we lay the green and the yellow, you will see it crawling alternately in the middle, and that's what makes it the interlace, and that's what makes it really nice. So let's show it there. Okay, so the way that you will lay out the bands, okay, is that you will start from the bottom, this particular peg. You get your yellow, your first set of colors, okay, and then from the lower right, this is a bit confusing, so you have to pay attention. You go up diagonally, okay, and then when you go up diagonally, you continue on from that peg going down to the first peg of the other side, and then you add another one going here. Okay, it's like a line that crosses across and then a triangle from that peg going up. Okay, then you do the other side, coming from here. You go again diagonally, then you put again from that peg going down to form the triangle and going up. It's actually quite easy. It's just a bit confusing because this one, the crossing, sometimes disorients you, and also the switching of the colors, because I suggest that you actually follow what she suggested, which is alternating the colors, because that's what makes the color sort of like flow that way as an interlace. So you started with yellow and then you finished with green here. So if you finish with green, whatever it is that you finish with will be your first color as well, but you again start on that peg, always starting on the third peg or the one on the right. So you go that way again from the green, and then you do again the triangle, or maybe we can say instead a V, the V that's sideways. So there, right? And then from this peg you start with yellow as well. So just so that you don't get confused, you use the same color that you finish from the first one that you did, and then you do your letter V's again. Okay, I hope so far that's clear, but in case you're still getting a bit confused, whatever the color is that you ended with, that's what you start with. So here now it's yellow, so you start with yellow again. Just go across, so it's cross and then V, so that it's easy to understand, and then you go down, V. There. Okay. Then you get your next color, which is green. Again with the green, continue with the green, and then your letter V. Okay. So your pattern really is same color, cross, and then V. Same color, cross, and then V. Hopefully that's a pattern that's easy to understand. That's how I memorized it the first time. Got a bit confused too, but now I get it. So there, put it there, put it here again. Okay. And then go back to your yellow. You go across, and then you do your V. It's yellow again. Okay. Is that good? Yeah? Getting it? Actually, if you're looking very well, you will see it already. You will see the pattern already. The yellow is sort of like crawling that way, and then the green is crawling that way. So that's where your interlace comes in, which I think is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, so let's do this one more time before we... Okay, and I'm back. So there. Like I showed you, we already laid in all the bands inside. There. There, up to there. So when you get to the end, you just put same color green, just go across, and then same color yellow, you go across. No? It's very easy. So now, once again, your favorite song, Turn the Loom Around. Yeah. I think people, I don't know why, but they thought it was really funny. So, and the hashtag Lex Tutor has somehow gained a life of its own. I should develop an evil laugh. It's not good for me. People might think I'm going nuts, which I usually am anyway. So, okay. So, now that we're at the end and I turned the loom around, we will now put our cap band here, which is exactly the same color as your perimeter. But me, what I do is when I do cap bands, I would still do two, so that when you put it on the C-clip, you know, it's strong. So you get your two bands if you like your end bands to be resilient from all the tugging when you wear and remove it. Then you cap it, right? Okay, so that's how you cap a band. It's kind of tight. Okay, so after capping that band, you place it on the two pegs right there. Okay, there. So right there, and then we will now create the looping process. We will start looping. So when you start looping, you always have to start from the one that's on top. Okay, so what you do is you get the top green if you're using green, or you get the one on the left, the one that's on top, and then you just loop it back to itself like so. Okay, and then get the other one, loop it back to itself like that. Okay, not very hard. And then you get the one here on the first set of your V and loop it back to itself again, and then same as the other one, other yellow, you just loop it back there. Okay, and then you get your yellow again and loop it back to itself. It's that simple. Okay, and then you go to the other side, then you loop it back to itself. Hopefully my hand is not getting in the way. I think it's kind of clear. Okay, then you get the second one, loop it back to itself. Okay, I'm left-handed, so sorry if I keep blocking the way, and then you get the last one. So there. It's very easy. Actually, I think this is one of the easiest bracelets to make, which I think you will enjoy. So again, you get the first band that's on top, just loop it back, get the second one, loop it back, get the third one, loop it back. Very easy. So again, get the first one, loop it back, the second one, loop it back, and get the third one, loop it back. That's all there is to it. So you just have to keep going all the way up. Okay, so let's do it once again for those who are not yet following it. You get the first one, loop it back, second, loop it back, the third one, you loop it back, and then you get again the green, you loop, oopsie, here, loop it back there. Okay, the second one, kind of hard getting it. Okay, loop it back, and the third one, loop it back. Okay, whenever that you are trying to look at designs, you just try to see exactly what design is all about. So for example, like the first time I saw this, and based on the pattern that she has on her Instagram account, let me bring that up again. Okay, here you will see that there's actually a very nice formation of yellow bands that crawl up, alternating with the orange that she used. Same here with the pink and the green. So there is a reason why that is the way it is, and the reason why the bands were placed that way is to be able to achieve that interlace effect. So okay, so hello again. We have now looped all the center bands all the way up, and you just have to loop the last two from here, crossing there, and then here, crossing there. So it's actually very easy. Most of you who have already been doing bands that looping it back to themselves would already be able to figure this out. So as a habit, because this morning, as I was saying to our friend Leslie, this morning I actually did this, and for some reason I think I missed one, because when I removed it, that just collapsed. So yes, we still do make mistakes, and it's not funny. So before you loop anything else, just make sure you check everything, so that making sure that you got everything covered. Okay, so now we are going to do our last step, and we are done. So we are going to loop the perimeter bands. So all you have to do is to just get that band, the perimeter band, and loop it back to itself, just like so. Okay, and then same with the other side, just loop it back to itself. There. Okay, and then you go in all of those and get that perimeter band underneath, and then loop it back to itself. That's just really going all the way up to the end of your loom. So there, see? So go a bit fast so you can appreciate it more. Yeah, there. Same with the other side. You could get in those bands. Get that there and loop it back to itself. Okay. Get that band, loop it back to itself. Get that band and loop it up like that. And again, loop it up. Loop it up like that. There. Oops, I'm off center. There you go. We're back in the center. Okay, so like I said, just keep going up all the way up to the end, and when you get to the end, you just loop those two. Okay, and I will see you in 2 seconds. Okay, so we've now looped all our perimeter bands, as you can see, all the way up. Okay, so for those who know the corset and the legend, you remember I always put 2 bands, and that's what we placed earlier, the very first 2 that we placed. Oops, there we go. Sorry. So now we are going to go inside all of those bands on top and reach down for those 2 bands and lift it out. Okay, you can see that, yeah? Okay, so lift that out. There, see? Then you are going to get your clip and clip it like so. Okay, so there. Wait, let me just turn the band around, turn the loom around. Okay, there you go. Okay, so we got that, and now we are going to get the other side. So get in those bands. Just make sure you're getting it correctly and getting inside all of the other bands, because otherwise when you pull it out, it might let go of the other bands and repeat everything again. So there, so we got that, and we are also going to put that on the C-clip there, like so. So now you're secure. You have your lock for the end part of it. Okay, so you can actually now start removing it off the loom, and do it by hand. I guess probably gonna be easy. It's not so tough. So there. Okay. So you see, I haven't tried really pulling off, but I think with this we've got quite resilient bands for this. Probably none of it gets ruined, otherwise you lose the whole bracelet. And so just really careful when I do this, because it's not really a favorite thing of mine, but since I don't want to put it on pause anymore and go back, and so I want to make sure I just go and continue with this video as I talk to you. So please don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Mine is Jace Alvarez, and then for the bands, and of course for the YouTube channel, you can follow ILOVEHUESHOP. Okay, ILOVEHUESHOP is spelled this way, FYI. ILOVEHUE, H-U-E. Okay, you can order your bands, and the YouTube channel is also of the same name. I am just the tutor, Lex Tutor. I have to find a nice evil laugh. Something convincing. Rawr. Okay. So there is your completed bracelet. I love this so much more than the one I made. I don't even know what I was thinking, but See, if you can see, it's actually very pretty. I like it. There's that interlace that it goes right in the middle and it crosses diagonally so beautifully. So you have those, see those there, and then you have the green again, sort of like crosses also in the middle. So there, see, that's the purpose of the design, why she calls it interlace. I like it a lot. It's very nice. So it's not really like the heart and soul, very different. Okay, there, I like it. So there you go. That's the heart and soul. Oh, sorry. That's the interlace bracelet. See? Okay. That's the interlace bracelet, and this was designed by Polly Looms. Okay, that's Polly POLI_looms. Follow her account because she has really nice posts on there. It's very beautiful, and I think she has more ideas. Maybe we'll be showing more of her bracelets in the future. And if you have any comments, any suggestions, please do comment below where you can find the comment box, okay? And then you can just send us a message on Instagram as well, direct message, if you have any bracelet designs that you want us to do for you. You just have to be a little patient because we already have a line, but we love doing it and we love doing them for you. And for those who would like to order the bands, once again, I Love You Shop, they ship anywhere, okay? Anywhere that has spam. So we will be able to ship to you, so just let us know and we'll be taking orders. So this is Jace Alvarez once again for I Love You Shop, and we will be seeing you in the next video. Bye.